Hello, ladies. I hope. Well, you ladies know the drill. I hope you got up, you prayed, and you meditated. But most of all, I hope you are ready to level up today. OMG, ladies, OMG. You're probably thinking, why is Tina got all this drama going on? Y'all know me. Y'all know I am simple, but I roar for the kingdom. And you know my joy always comes in the morning. And I hope your joy has come, ladies. This month, for the month of June, I told you guys last week that God was going to give me something amazing for June. But God is so amazing how he connects the dots, ladies. God has given me something that correlates with restoration. You remember in the month of May, we talked about believe. And that believe was tied to restoration, how God was restoring us, like Helen's Park. And I hope you ladies enjoyed my Mosaic Level Up Bible study, but most of all, my healing park, Helen's Park, ladies. And you know I'm headed there again. That is where I go to replenish and to rejuvenate and just be prepared for the overflow. So it's just become my flow for Sundays, maybe. I don't know. In this season, that's just what God is doing. And you all know that we are all in a place right now where you just have to sit back and you have to wait to see what God is doing. Like, we are so not in control, but we are obedient. And like I said, for the month of May, we were obedient to completing John chapter 9. Believe, ladies. And I hope that you have increased your belief. And I hope that I poured into you as you poured into me. Remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. But most of all, I hope that you are expecting your overflow, that you are expecting and believing that you are restored, you are healed. And now we're going to talk about how do we get through that process and what does it look like when that process has to be done in order to get to the other side. So for the month of June, God is so thrifty. Remember, nothing wasted in the kingdom. The month of June, the Lord is taking me to Exodus chapter 14, ladies. If you guys don't know about this chapter, a lot of us know who is in this chapter, Moses. But we don't know about how to see this chapter from a new perspective in these times. You see, in chapter 14, we're going to see Moses, which was a leader with scars. If you don't know about Moses, ladies, I definitely suggest you Google him and you find out about his story. We find out about how Moses was so imperfect. But most of all, Moses committed a crime, but rather than going to God, he ran away from God. That sounds like our break in order to get our breakthrough. But here's God is so amazing. Remember, nothing wasted in the kingdom. God found Moses after 40 years of being, I guess, in just full, remorse for what he had done. And he thought that he was no longer useful to God. But God is thrifty. Remember, we talk about that like thrifted pieces. God restores us. He comes and he looks for that one. Remember, 2021, you're the one, I'm the one, and he's looking for us through the 99. He's going past the 99 and he's coming after the one. So in the month of June, we're talking about Moses, that was the one. But here is the thing, ladies. We're also talking about to much is given, much is required when you are the one. And how the healing in your process, that God takes that and has you to go back and help others. But we have to keep in mind those others are not easy. And God has already leveled us up. But know that the journey is not going to be easy. You can do it because God is with you. Like we're going to find out in Exodus chapter 14. God was with Moses. God was with the people of Israel. But they had a mind frame of the trauma from Egypt. And fear had set in on them. even though they seen God do so many wonderful things in getting them out of captivity. And that's how we can be when we are going through our process. God has done so much deliverance in my life. You ladies know my testimony. God delivered me from so many things. The process was not easy. And of course I fought it the whole way. But when I got tired, I surrendered. And my surrender brought me peace that passes my own understanding. But most of all, it made me a lioness. It made my mosaic. And now I've come back to give you ladies the process to heal. And God is showing me, He is teaching me. Remember, as I encourage you, I encourage myself. So we're looking at Exodus chapter 14 for the month of June. We're going to see what happens when you've been traumatized. Even when God sets you free, the process to get to the other side, there's still some things that might frighten you. We're human. We are not made perfectly. We are only perfect in Jesus' image and what He has done. And when we surrender to the process of splitting the Red Sea, that's right, ladies, you are going to find out how God does the miraculous, and how even with God doing the miraculous, we're still afraid that, is it God? Is it you? Is it me? What? I hear things behind me. But you're going to see in Exodus chapter 14, God tells His people, keep moving. Don't worry about what you hear. Don't look behind. So join me, ladies, today, 5:30 p.m. We're going to be in Exodus chapter 14. We're going to be talking about past traumas. We're going to be talking about leadership and leading people who have been traumatized. It is a heavy mantle to carry, but you must stay close to Christ. And when I say a leader, you are a leader. If you're a mother, you're a leader. If you're an older sister, you're a leader. If you are a manager, you're a leader. A lot of us are in leader positions, and some get frustrated. We all get frustrated, actually. So we need to find out, how do we get through the times when we're having to lead difficult people? Because I don't know if you guys know about Moses, but we know Moses' frustration in dealing with difficult people, it overtook him. And Moses was not able to get to the promises. But remember, God is doing a new thing. He wants us to get to the promise. But God also wants to heal us authentically, and for us to understand, how do we move the people forward. So today, Exodus chapter 14, ladies, join me. I hope that you are ready to level up. But most of all, I hope that you understand that this process cannot be stopped. And anything that you see behind you, don't look behind, ladies. We must expect God to part these Red Seas. Remember, God is thrifty. Nothing wasted in the kingdom, ladies. So join me today, 5:30 p.m. Mosaic Level Up Bible Study. I will see you there, ladies. God bless you. And remember, move. Don't stop. Don't worry. Fear. Run to the roar. I love you. Oh my gosh, ladies. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I even have on my crazy excited glasses, ladies. But we are going to talk about this thing. We are going to divide this truth and rebuke those lies, because the enemy is speaking fear. But we have to get past that fear. Believe and know that God is still in the miracle working, splitting Red Seas, causing leaders to be in a place where we have to be courageous for our people. We can do this, ladies. We're crawlers. I'll see you today at 5:30 p.m. I love you. I love you to roar in pieces, and love God. We're going to talk about fearless, bold faith. Move.